Hi, and welcome to another daily recap. So today I'm going to recap day 119, and it's October 21, 2024. So to start the week off, okay, I got a beautiful winner today on this day on EU, and in GU I didn't get any trades on this day. So let me jump into the charts and see what happened on this day. And that winner came during the New York session, and it was phase B, counter internal trade. But yeah, it's a very good winner because all the confluences added up. So I just took the trade and it played it out. So before starting out, I just want to mention that there is no trades today. There is no high impact news today. So the market was very clean. So I was able to focus only on the session. So let's jump into the whiteboard and see what happened on this day. Yeah, this is euro dollar and this is the daily chart. So the swing structure is bullish, internal is bearish, and the price has mitigated the daily demand zone. So we are having a ton of buy sell liquidity above, and here is another buy sell, another inducement zone above which we are having the daily supply. So it is very obvious with the current bullish reaction that the price can go up to take out all the buy side liquidity and then mitigate this daily supply because we have already taken a ton of sell side liquidity here and then mitigated the daily demand. So that's why the daily bias is bullish. But I did trade counter daily bias. So it's counter daily bias, counter H1 internal, but still it played out. I'll tell you why. So moving on to the 4-hour chart. The swing structure is bearish. Internal is also bearish. Now zooming into the 4-hour chart, so price has mitigated the 4-hour supply, and above, but this is actually a news candle, so there could be a ton of buy side liquidity above. But this POI has actually formed through a sweep of liquidity and then a strong push down, which means this is an institutional supply, and it can hold and it can push the price down at least to this 4-hour supply, in this 4-hour demand. But if the price indicates this 4-hour demand, maybe price could chop bearish in the H1, and then as per the daily bias, price can push further up to take out all this low resistance liquidity. So see, the thing is the supply chain is getting restricted, right? So this is the last supply, okay, above which we are having a supply. Fine. If the price can just take the buy side liquidity and then go to the supply and then chop bearish if it wants to come down. But for now, for me, this is a very good POI formed through a sweep of liquidity. So I'll be looking for H1 confirmations before taking shorts. If this POI fails, then this would be my next POI. So if this supply fails, then I should change I should change my bias because this is a last supply that is holding this strong high. So if this last supply fails, then obviously this strong high could be taken and all this low resistance liquidity could be taken out. So it's as simple as that. So I price has mitigated the 4-hour supply or a daily supply. I can expect the price to respect this supply as it has been formed via a sweep of 4-hour supply. 4-hour supply, I can expect the price to respect this supply as it has been formed by a sweep of liquidity and a strong push down. It is also a bearish momentum, right? I need a strong confirmation in the no time frame to take shorts as this would be against my daily bias. Yeah. You can also expect the price to push further up to make a deeper internal pullback and to take out the strong buy side liquidity above this POI to mitigate the extreme supply. So 4-hour is kind of neutral, but you can see the 4-hour is kind of neutral because buy side liquidity above and supply chain is getting respect. But in H1, it's very clear that I had this bearish shock, but I didn't take anything. I didn't jump into trades with this bearish shock because it was formed during the spread hours. So with a ton of low resistance liquidity and the price reaching the premium prices, shorts become valid. The only risk factor is the H1 demand, which may hold and push the price up to take out the buy side liquidity above the news candle. So what I expected was price can come down and price can push up to follow the daily slash 4-hour bias, which is partially bullish. So this is the determining factor. If this demand fails, then I would be very much happy because price can reach all the way down to this weak internal low. So people who are expecting to play the swing, the expecting to hold the price overnight can hold the price till the price reaches this weak internal low. It's guaranteed that the price will take out this weak internal low if this demand fails. I can look for long if the price makes a strong bullish shift in the order flow, expecting a strong high to be taken out and the price reaching the extreme supply. So if the price taps into this, demand zone and then if it talks bullish, then I can look for this fresh POI to target longs till the because I know that the price is going to take out the buy side liquidity above and tap into the 4-hour supply. So I can look to play the phase these longs because price is coming off from the daily demand. So phase D also gets validated. So this is the first session update, and you can see price has made a kind of you know internal, I mean a small internal change. At first, I thought this was a liquidity sweep, but later I found out that this is actually a body close. So I should not waste time, right? So price swept the sell side liquidity within the H1 POI, and it has reacted strongly. Thus, there is a lot of chance in the price when push up to take out the buy side liquidity in the H1 supply. So after taking this sell side liquidity, I'm expecting the price to take out this buy side liquidity. But it is not necessary because price can engineer liquidity in the low time. I think it's already engineered. So price pushed down, pushed up, and pushed down. Here you can see this is the lid. So what are the phase B conditions? High time frame supporting medium time frame area? Absolutely no. And it is an OTE. And you can see it has the price actually reached the 50% of the swing range. So phase B shorts are valid and it is in line with the medium time frame order flow. And one, two, three, yeah, 5 out of 8 criteria is being met. This box is also ticked. So let's just quickly see what are the POI criteria. Did it sweep liquidity? Yeah, I think this is not the POI. This entire thing is the POI, and this POI is a refined version of this POI. To say technically, this is the order flow that I'm using to short the market. So within this order flow, this is a small order block, which is unmitigated now. So yeah, this order flow has swept liquidity and it has displacement. You can see price actually displaced above. So it has made a shift in the order flow. Yeah, here you can see, and it is unmitigated, and that's flipped the order block. So here you can see this is an demand zone which got flipped by this supply. So this is a high probability supply. So which formed during sweep of liquidity, flip of demand zone and having a lid. So everything is there for this POI, which makes it validated. So what are the other confluences? There is no opposing supply and demand zones because this demand has failed now. Has a time-based liquidity to target. Yeah, New York low, London low, Asian low, and previous day's low, previous week's low. Everything is there. Actually, yeah, New York low, London low, previous day low, plus previous week's low. And what are the other risk factors? First, it is counter internal, as I already told you, and it's against the daily bias. And also, one more thing is that price did not reach the extreme supply. So this could be a fake chalk, and the price can push further up to tap into this 4 hour supply, and then price can make the real chalk move, and then price can come down. So it is what it is. I didn't think too much before jumping into the trade. So I just want to target the low resistance liquidity, and there was partial support from the high time frame also. So this is the M15 chart, and the entry method is clear. It is uh, l- here you see the lid, so price can push up to take out this buy side liquidity, and then it can start to push down. So this is one more lid within the H1 POI, but I'm considering this as the M15 POI from which the price can react and push the price down. So I'm not expecting the price to take this lid. I'm expecting the price to take only this lid. At 957, price took the buy side liquidity, but it took the lid, but I can't take the trade because it did not tap into the POI as well as it is the London session is about to get end. So I'm not interested in taking any trades. Rather, I'll wait for the price to mitigate the POI as well as the New York session to open. So yeah, it's 11. So it's already clear that the price took the lid and it started to push down. So at this point, I thought that I was very unlucky and I was very much worried that I missed a beautiful move. So I decided to take the you know uh, confirmation entry. So price actually took the lid and then pushed down, made a high boss. So just measured the 60. I mean the fib range from year to year. This is 61.8 level. But I didn't take the trades immediately. I just waited for the candle to come so that I can use LC candle to take the trade. Price New York session. And one more thing is that this pattern formed the pullback LC2A. So this is the fake break, and this is the LC2A. And one more thing is that price didn't mitigate its POI. So I had a bit of hope that the price will come up to take out this buy side liquidity and trap all the early sellers. And as expected, price made this fake break came up, took all the early sellers, and that's where I entered shorts. Here you go, perfect shot at 145 GMT. Placed the sell stop order as there is a nice LC2A, hoping that the price tags me in and the odds play out in my favor. And yeah, price tagged me in, and I got tagged in 1408, and I don't know when I got tagged out. At around 15, you can say. So it's this, I got tagged out and with a TP of 2.5. So it was a very nice trade. And initially, I thought that I missed this trade, but with this big push, lot of FOMO would be created in the market, and lot of fear would be created in the market. So everybody would be started selling here, and obviously, market would take buy when there is opposing selling pressure. It would buy, take out the buy side liquidity, and then push the price down. So it happens a lot in the market. All I need to do is be patient, wait for the price to play out, and then take the trade. So yeah, that was a very good session in the New York. So let's sorry in the EU. So let's jump into GU and see what happened on GU and why I didn't getting any trades on this day despite having a good session with you. So here you go. This is the GU chart. Yeah, here you the GU chart and the swing structure is bullish. Internal is bearish. As discussed in the earlier this is a high probability supply and it can push the price down. Thus, I'm expecting the price to be bearish today and take the weak fractal flow. So one more confluence that was adding up in the EU is that there is a chance that the bias of the GU is bearish, which makes the bias of EU also bearish because EU and GU are correlating pairs. So if GU wants to come down, EU can also come down. So that's why the daily bias is bearish here because with the price tapping here, there is a clear target here. So price flipping it, that's a different story. I'm not expecting anything because price has swept liquidity, pushed the price down. So it's a very high probability supply. So price, flipping it is a totally different story. Once it happens, I change my bias. But before that, my bias is bearish, and I'm hoping this POI will hold and push the price further down. It's as simple as that. Think this concept of this correlating pair concept I think worked many a times well. So whenever there was clear bias in both GU as well as EU, I see that I get the winners most of the time. So when the EU and GU are giving me opposite biases, at that time I am taking losses. So what I conclude from here is a high probability trade is a trade where both EU as well as GU gives me a bearish signal, and that day could play out actually. I think I should keep this in mind when analyzing the future trades. So this is the 4-hour chart, and here you can see the swing structure is bearish, internal is also bearish. So zooming into the okay, okay. So yeah, I think I didn't provide you a. Let's zoom in. So here you go. So this is the bearish high box, and this is the strong high, weak, in strong internal high, weak internal low of the 4-hour chart. So this is the internal structure that I'm dealing with currently. So this is the fractal strong, and this is the fractal weak. So what I can expect today is, price has already mitigated the 4-hour supply. So if the price wants to come down, then the price can take out this fractal in strong fractal low, and then it can also ultimately take out the weak internal low. But the caveat here is we can see a low resistance liquidity being built up here, and also there is this buy side liquidity which is formed above the news candle. So this gives me a slight confusion whether the price can take out the strong fractal low, or it can push up to take out the buy side liquidity above this news candle as well as this low resistance liquidity. And obviously, it would be very clear that the price would take out the low resistance liquidity rather than the high resistance liquidity, like strong lows and strong highs. So I expected the price to push up today before pushing down. So that's why I had a bit uh, uh, neutral bias today coming into the session. Supply because price mitigated the supply, but a strong buy side liquidity above. So once the price mitigates the supply, we can expect the price to push down. But at the same time, there is some buy side liquidity above which has to be taken out. So that is the issue here. See you on Uh, okay. I think here is zoomed in notes. I think the screenshots got jumbled, but that's fine. Here is the H1 analysis. So the swing structure is bearish, internal is bullish, price reach the premium prices. So I can play the phase B shorts, and here also the price chopped bearish like EU. So, and one more thing here is this low, sorry, this high, this low failed to take out this high. This becomes a strong high, and price can target this weak low, and then once this weak low is targeted, there is nothing to the left from which the price can react. And then if the price wants to make a pullback, it can make a pullback and then push the price down to take out the strong internal low. So phase B shorts are valid as there is a ton of low resistance sell side liquidity below, plus price reaching the premium prices, plus mitigation of high time frame supply, plus chop bearish. So all the confluences are adding up. So I can take the shorts in GU also to get a beautiful 2.5 R. I'm not worried about this buy side liquidity because I'm having this strong high protecting my shorts. So at 823, I decided to price came down, almost took the weak internal low, which was my target. But now there is a strong rejection, and the price made a you know e and a strong rejection, and the price is now made an equal lows, making the shorts much more high probability today. So that's how it turned out to be. Yeah, yeah, at 920, price took my target sell side liquidity. Thus, there is a chance that the price might make a pullback to grab some buy side liquidity and continue its bearish run. I can look to utilize this pullback to enter shorts to target the low resistance liquidity below. So I expected the price to take out this buy side liquidity, that is the H1 lid. This is H1 lid, and before the price pushing down to take out all the low resistance liquidity being formed here. So phase B conditions. So this is much more high probability than EU, but still I got a loss in GU. High time frame supporting, yeah, daily is in my favor, and 4R is partially in my favor. So higher time frame is supporting my idea, and price is an optimal trade entry point, and it is in line with the medium time frame order flow at POI with the 4/8 criteria met. Yeah, because again, and this is not a POI. This order flow, this complete order flow, push up, push down, push up, push down, push up, push down. Yeah, this complete order flow is my POI. So in that order flow, this is the last unmitigated supply. So it has swept liquidity, no, but it has displacement. It has made shift in the order flow, and it is still unmitigated, and it has an inducement right within it, and it's not formed during the kill zone. It's not stacked within the high time frame POI. Actually, this box is ticked because it is stacked within the daily supply, and it has flipped an order block. Yeah, kind of, because this I can consider this as the demand zone, but flip this demand zone and then push the price down. So what are the other confluences? No opposing supply and demand zones, and there is a time-based liquidity target Asian low, previous days low, previous week's low, and low resistance liquidity to be targeted. So, yeah, what are the risk factors that can play out? ESNI not yet taken, and it is counter internal. So there is also some risk factors involved. Entry method is very simple. Either I can look for the CH1 lid or the M15 lid. Obviously, I'll choose the M15 lid because it is uh, I can I can expect the price to tap here. I mean, use this M15 uh, you know use this supply as M15 supply and then push the price down. So this would be the inducement area where the price can use this as inducement, tap into the M15 POI, and then it can push the price down. So I can expect the LC2A or LC2B, mm, which it happens, it's good. Otherwise, I'm okay with LC1. Okay, this is 925, 924. I think yeah, that's it. After 924, I took a loss, right? No, actually, I didn't take a loss today. There was no trades. Sorry, my bad. Uh, yeah, sorry. This is session update at the end of the day because I was too much focused on EU. I was not able to provide session updates. after 9:20. So lower resistance liquidity being formed here, but the price didn't, mitigate the H1 supply within the session. So actually, this was 428. This is the last candle being printed here. So once, even if this candle breaches this POI, I can't take any trades because that would be end of my session. So I just moved on because uh, I got a beautiful winner on EU. So I didn't wait much on the. And one more thing is that it's almost taken all the low resistance liquidity. So price needs to engineer some buy side liquidity and then push the price up and come down. It will take some time. So by that time my session would have ended, and you know there is no point in trading post my session. So yeah, I end my day with one winner and it's one no trades from GU. So see you tomorrow, guys, on October 22, 2024, Tuesday, 120. Until then, cheers, guys. Bye.